been so close, and now it's like another month, and God knows if it's going to be just 1 month, one more.
Canadians ready to reunite with friends and family in the U.S. will have to wait a little while longer. The U.S. has extended its ban on non-essential travel across land borders until August 21st. The decision hits hard for many families living here in B.C., being just a drive away from their loved ones, yet still divided.
We can say we can wait another month, but it's very, very emotionally very difficult.
Minor Campos is an American living in Coquitlam. He's heartbroken and hasn't seen his daughter and grandchildren who live in Seattle for 18 months.
That's probably the most difficult part, that we know that we are basically like 2.5, 3 hours away from seeing my daughter, my grandson. But for the last 18 months, not being able to go there. And, it's very difficult. And now we just came to this being so close. And now it's like another month. And God knows if it's going to be just 1 month, one more.
Wednesday's news comes off the back of Canada's decision earlier this week to open borders to fully vaccinated Americans on August 9th.
I can't predict or control what the U.S. does. I will say that I do know that Canadians have, there's more vaccinations in Canada than there is in the United States. And based on my experience talking to people, looking at opinion research, I rather doubt that people will be lining up in large numbers to travel south until they feel confident that the pandemic is well and truly behind us.
Canadian officials say reopening is an incremental process and not a change we will see overnight.
The fact that we see vaccinations going up, cases coming down, means we can start to reopen the border incrementally. We're doing that. Reopen our economy. We're doing that. And that is how we're going to accelerate our economic recovery and chart out the next chapter in Canada here.
Air travel between the two countries is still an option, albeit a more expensive route.
The United States didn't want to put the airlines and flight attendants in the position of trying to verify what is considered essential and what is considered not essential. I think because there's sort of a third party, private sector role with air travel, from a sort of management standpoint, again, it was much more simple to allow that air travel to continue regardless of trip purpose.
When it comes to family matters, Campos wants to see Canada take more initiative.
We would like to see Canada maybe asking a little bit more questions, to the Americans, and see if they can be a solution to this, at least for families,
In Vancouver, Ashley Burr, City News.